Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's severe weather update. So, unfortunately, after yesterday's dangerous and deadly severe weather outbreak across Oklahoma and Kansas, we have yet another severe weather outbreak looking likely today, as the Storm Prediction Center has issued an enhanced risk of severe weather across much of the Ohio Valley in Indiana, Ohio, and north central Kentucky in the orange shaded region for today. And we have major cities like Indianapolis, Louisville, Cincinnati, and Columbus in the enhanced risk today. We have a large slight risk covering far northeast Arkansas, northern Tennessee, most of Kentucky, western West Virginia, Ohio, southern Michigan, the eastern half of Illinois, far northwestern Indiana, and southeastern Missouri in the yellow shaded region for today. And we have a massive marginal risk of severe weather, pretty much covering most of the eastern third of the United States from Texas through North Carolina, Virginia, all the way up through Wisconsin in the dark green shade area today. And taking a look at our probabilities of a tornado touching down within 25 miles of a location today, we unfortunately have a 10% chance of a tornado touching down within 25 miles of a location today across most of Indiana, much of Ohio, and northern Kentucky in the yellow shaded region. This includes major cities like Indianapolis, Louisville, Cincinnati, and Columbus, and areas like Fort Wayne, Marion, Muncie, Bloomington, Jasper, Vincennes, Elizabethtown, Chillicothe, Bellefonte, Lima, Findlay, and Mansfield. So make sure you're on guard for numerous tornadoes today across the Ohio Valley in the yellow area. And unfortunately, this is a hatched risk, which means we could be seeing some of these tornadoes becoming EF2 or stronger across this region today. We have a 5% chance of a tornado touching down within 25 miles of a location across far northeast Arkansas, southeast Missouri, eastern Illinois, northwest Indiana, southern Michigan, much of eastern Ohio, western West Virginia, most of Kentucky, and northwestern Tennessee in the brown shade area for today. Make sure you're on guard for a few scattered tornadoes in the brown shade region today, including in areas like Nashville, Poplar Bluff, Carbondale, Effingham, Chicago, Lansing, Toledo, and Parkersburg and Charleston. And then we could be seeing an isolated tornado all the way from northeast Texas and southeast Oklahoma through Little Rock, Arkansas, Memphis, Tennessee, through portions of West Virginia, western Pennsylvania, northeastern Ohio, central Michigan, and much of Wisconsin in the dark green shade area for today. Taking a look at our damaging wind threat for today. We have a 15% chance of damaging straight line winds of 58 miles per hour stronger within 25 miles of a location today across most of the Ohio Valley in the yellow shaded region. Make sure you're on guard for scattered damaging wind gusts today if you live across the yellow shaded area in areas like Nashville, Louisville, Indianapolis, and Columbus and Akron. And isolated damaging wind gusts could occur pretty much anywhere across the marginal risk in the brown shade area today. And taking a look at our large hail threat. The large hail threat is not going to be as significant as yesterday, but we still have a large 15 hatched area across most of Indiana, Ohio, and the northern half of Kentucky, going down into southeastern Illinois, where you could be seeing scattered golf ball to tennis ball to baseball size hail today, maybe one or two softball size hail reports. So if you live in areas like Louisville, Kentucky, Indianapolis, Indiana, Columbus, Cincinnati, Ohio, and Toledo, Ohio, make sure you're parking your cars in the garage today, as we could be seeing scattered destructive hail. 15% hail risk covering most of the Ohio Valley in the yellow, 5% large hail risk in the marginal risk area in the brown today. So timing out our storms, in the 12Z run of the HRRR model, an initial line of storms, non-severe, will move through this morning, but as we go into about 1 o'clock this afternoon, Central Time, numerous thunderstorms will begin to develop across Illinois into Tennessee, Kentucky, Wisconsin. Could be seeing some scattered tornadoes as these storms initiate, But as we start going into 1, 2 o'clock, could be seeing some supercells around Chicago, could be seeing some tornadoes around Chicago. So watch out Chicago around 1 to 2 o'clock this afternoon. So could be seeing scattered supercells southern Indiana, western Kentucky. Going into 3 o'clock, could be seeing a cluster of supercells moving across Indiana, southwestern Michigan. And then going into 4 o'clock central, 5 o'clock eastern, could be seeing numerous supercells in southern Michigan, northern Indiana, and some across Ohio as well. Going into 5 central and then 6 and 7 central, we could be seeing numerous supercells west of Detroit. So Michigan, I would be watching out for the tornado threat as well. As the model is indicating, we could be seeing several supercells in southern Michigan this evening and across Ohio as well in the 10% tornado risk. Numerous supercells south of Columbus in northwest Ohio by 7 central this evening. 8 o'clock, numerous supercells across much of the state of Ohio, and could be seeing some large hail over Detroit. And then going to 8 and 9, 10 o'clock, mostly aligned but still embedded supercells again around Columbus through Cincinnati into central Kentucky through 11 p.m. Central, 12 a.m. Eastern, and then going through the overnight, the tornado threat will gradually die down as our storms become more linearized and dissipate. So unfortunately, we're looking at another severe weather outbreak across the Ohio Valley today, which has been hit hard by severe weather this year. So make sure you're preparing for numerous tornadoes across Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, even southern Michigan, and scattered large destructive hail. Thanks for watching. Please stay safe and have a wonderful day, my friends.